welcome to BMB's very own coverage of today's boys varsity game between Mepham and McArthur in the game of lacrosse. I am joined with
Ryan Kender
and Billy Molloy.
And what do you guys think these teams need to do in order to come out with a victory today?
I think they just gotta score as many goals as they can.
Well, I think the main goal of the game is they just need to hustle. It's whoever it comes down to whoever hustles harder will win this game.
And right now we are getting ready for the face-off that will begin the game. It will be Michael Estevez for Mepham and TJ Morrow for McArthur. The ref gets ready. And we are underway, as the face-off for boys is a lot different than girls, which we did last weekend. How do you guys think that game went?
I thought it went great. It was a fought game, but McArthur came out with the victory, 29-8.
When McArthur wins the face-off, they come down and they set up in their offense against Mepham's tough defense.
They throw it to the outside, now behind the net, trying to play all over the field. Bringing it back out to the defenders now. Just trying to make something happen on early. Unable to get the shot there, and that will go all the way back towards the fence.
Jack Gibbons running up the field. Gets by one defender.
You see a nice clear by Jack Gibbons off of the shot, runs it all the way down the field, a one-man job, and now Mepham gets a chance to set up in their offense.
Mepham being pretty passive here, not trying to get on the inside.
They're just looking to find the right guy to shoot and score.
Still on the outside now, they send it out to the middle. Over to the left side. They're trying to get something in the play going in the middle, but they are so far unable to do so.
And Matt Robluski made the move, and now it's Jack Gibbons with his turn.
He's looking for a shot on goal, spinning away from the defender. And behind the back, it goes wide, but it was recovered by one of the Mepham players. They clear it out now, and
Greg Gibbons had it up top, passes over to Michael Justino. Robbie Guglielmo at X runs around, makes a move, goes down.
Good steal there, at least attempt steal by McArthur as Mepham is able to get it back. Great hustle play there.
Still passing, looking to find a goal.
And Matt Robluski up top now, getting ready to dodge. Nice move, gets past the defender.
He's got some clear space. He might go for a shot.
No. Passes it out.
Arabuski gets it away. He clears it out to the midline.
Craig Gibbons with the ball. Passes it back to his brother Jack.
Now Robbie Guglielmo back behind the net. Makes a move, comes out front. The defender doing a good job keeping him from getting an open shot. And he moves it.
Mepham's had the ball for a good 2 minutes so far straight. What do you think that they've done that's been able to keep them on offense?
Well, they're doing a good job possessing the ball, and you know they're playing smart, and they're not rushing to things early. It is still 0-0, but not until Matt Robluski makes a nice move and gets around to whip a nice shot in behind the goalie.
Able to come around towards the middle, and he was able to get it past the goalie for the first score of the game. 1-0 Mepham over McArthur. Close to midway through the first now.
That shot took a lot of patience as they passed a lot, looking for an open man. Had the ball for 2 minutes, finally got it. Now it's 1-0 Mepham.
It's going to be Michael Estevez now on the face-off for Mepham. against TJ Morrow for the second time. It's going to end up being McArthur getting the stick on the ball first, and they were able to get it downfield quickly. Almost lost it there, but able to rebound it was Michael Leo.
Michael Leo was an 8th grader starting for the varsity team from McArthur.
Right now, Mepham moving it up after the turnover from McArthur.
As Jack Gibbons clearing it, and a flag on the field now called on McArthur. And now Mepham has a chance to score with an extra penalty, and Jack Gibbons makes a nice move. And the shot is wide.
Great job there by Jack Gibbons to get on the outside and force the penalty, then still being able to hold on and at least make an attempt for another goal.
Now Mepham will go man up now, and McArthur's going to need to come up with some kind of way to see and stop Mepham from scoring right now.
Number 2, Hunter Wiseman was the one to command the penalty.
Now Mepham has an opportunity to take a 2-0 lead.
Mepham on their offense have been very passive so far, not trying to get in the inside so many times. But they have an opportunity here, although it'll be Greg Gibbons passing it back out. And the shot goes over the post, and that will go out of bounds. We'll have to see if the goalie touched it on that one.
And since Michael Justino was the closest one to the ball after that shot, Mepham's going to get it back.
And that one doesn't go in. It goes on the side of the goal, so no goal there. Goalie picks it up and throws it back out. McArthur now on the offensive.
McArthur doing a good job moving it upfield, running a fast break. And the shot is wide, and Mepham's defense will recover, and now Michael McCarthy with the clear. Throws it up to David Riobo, who runs up the field.
Loses the ball there, but able to get it back, and now able to get past the defender. Till the ref asks for the ball, as time stops with 7:02 left on the clock. 1-0 Mepham over McArthur here in the first quarter.
Mepham calls a timeout to save their risk of losing the ball there on that fast break. So now Mepham will get a chance to talk about it.
Brian, what do you think Mepham's defense has been able to do so far that's gotten their offense the ball so quickly?
I think they've been like stopping the ball quick, not letting them score as they have 0 goals, and then converting to offense.
And then what do you think Coach Mazika has got to be saying about their offense, considering they've had the ball for a majority of the time and have only scored 1 goal?
I think he's saying how like they gotta keep being patient because they gotta find the right shot to maintain a lead.
Billy, what do you think he's saying?
I think Coach Mazika is telling them to just keep playing the way they're playing, because right now they are winning. But I think one of their main ideas is that they need to move the ball a little faster on offense, because as the ball moves faster, the defense will start to move a little faster and see if they can catch them off guard for an open goal.
And during this timeout, Coach Nessler's been able to talk with his team. What do you think he's been saying about the lack of offense that they've been able to show up so far?
Well, in order for him to have the offense, his defense needs to step up and be more aggressive on this.
Jack Gibbons starts with the ball now. 7 minutes left on the clock. Mepham moving it up to the 40 now. And passes it out back to the outside.
Now Mepham's offense is going to set up, but they're going to move the ball now, see if they can get another goal in.
Gibbons onto the outside. Back to Gibbons.
Now Jack dodges to the left side of the field.
Loses the ball there, picked up by McArthur, and they may have a fast break down the field now. Picked up by Logan Robbins as he's running down the field, unable to get the goal there, and picked up by McCarthy.
And a nice play by Michael McCarthy on the nice stick save there. And now it's down at Mepham's attack in the hands of Michael Laupalmer, and he's going to get a chance to see and do something with the ball.
Gibbons right now with the play. He's been a great attacker for Mepham so far this year, leading the team in goals. What do you think's contributed to that success?
I think the passes that he's getting to leave him open and to shoot the ball.
Right now they're running it down the sideline.
And bringing the ball back up top. Trevor's staying with the ball.
He's looking to see if he can get an attack going. And it is going to be picked up by McArthur after the loose ball. They're going to try to get something going down as they have played a very fast tempo offense so far. And the loose ball now, it's going to end up being McArthur's. They reclaim it.
If McArthur's going to want to get back in this game and see if they can win this one, those ground balls are going to need to go to their team. So that's what's deciding who has the ball more, and whoever has the ball more is going to have more chance of scoring and winning.
Right now, it is McArthur with the ball. Leo passes it out to the center of the field. Number 23 behind the net. Comes to make a move, trying to put it in the inside. Behind the back, unable to get past McArthur, and he sends it out of bounds. It's going to be Mepham ball. 4:19 left on the clock now as it's 1-0 Mepham over McArthur.
Michael McArthur with the ball.
This has been a very low-scoring first half with 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
And McArthur picks up a loose ball turnover by Mepham. They have a fast break. Move down, number 1 shot. Good save by Michael McArthur. And they're going to clear the ball and go down the other way.
He's been a stud back there.
McArthur's been a 3-year senior goalie, and what do you think contributed to his success by the post?
Hard work and dedication.
Mepham now trying to get something up the field as McArthur's playing tight defense. McArthur's able to take it away on the juggled ball, and they are trying to get it downfield. So why do you guys think Coach Nestler's been pushing his offense to get it downfield as pretty much as quick as possible?
Because he wants to score as many goals as he wants, and he wants to take advantage and just take the lead.
Well, so far McArthur hasn't taken advantage with no goals on the game. 3 minutes left in the first quarter.
They're going to be looking to change that.
Right now, Leo with the ball. Passes it behind the net. No, he doesn't. He spins, and he's trying to make a move. Passes it to the middle, and it is good for a goal there. Christian Doherty on the play. Able to tie it up for McArthur. 1-1.
What a move by Mike Leo to find Christian Doherty open and to score to tie the game up with 3 minutes left in the quarter.
I'm going to say that's going to be Mepham's defensive fault for breaking down there and letting that one go in, because they cannot be ready at all times for that on the fast break like that. They just let McArthur run right through the defense and get the easiest shot possible on that.
Yeah, seeing that pump that Leo was putting on, instead of passing it behind the net, he passed it in the middle and was able to fool the Mepham defense. The third face-off of the game now is won by McArthur. And a lot of bodies going to the floor there.
And a whistle has been blown, and it's going to be a free clear for Mepham. And the ball's on the ground, and McArthur picks it up once again, and they have another fast break going the other way.
Seems to be a reoccurring theme so far in this first quarter.
Yeah, McArthur's defense has been great, forcing a lot of Mepham turnovers.
Now the tie game, another fast break and a missed shot, but they're going to regroup with the ball now, see if they can get something going and take the lead.
Leo look for someone open.
Being patient now.
Michael Leo is an 8th grader starting for this varsity team.
Passes it over to middle of the field.
Nice move made and a shot just wide, and the ball's going to go right back to McArthur.
Keller was that on the play, unable to get that goal, but a nice attempt there to get past the Mepham defense. McArthur still with the ball now.
Louis Kelleher is brother of MacArthur's quarterback, Jimmy Kelleher.
And the ball on a dodge there goes out of bounds behind the net, so Mepham's going to get the ball back, see if they can clear it, set up their offense.
Minute 45 left on the clock here. 1-1 is our score early in the first quarter.
There's Jack Gibbons with the ball.
Jack Gibbons running it up the field.
And all by himself, he gets to the other side. And now Mepham gets to set up their offense and take the lead. There's Robbie Guglielmo behind the net, moving it around.
McArthur playing a tight defense so far.
And Jack Gibbons makes a move on the outside, moves it behind the net.
That shot goes wide of the net, and it's going to go out of bounds.
The ball will go back to Mepham.
51 seconds left on the clock in the first quarter.
And Jack Gibbons has the ball up top. Jack Gibbons up top, moves it.
And it's slung across the net, unable to get in, and it will be Mepham ball once again.
Only 34 seconds left in the first quarter in his tie game. Matt Robluski with the ball now.
Bluski just looking for someone to pass it to.
He already has 1 goal in the game.
Travels cross field, and now gives it over to Gibbons.
Gibbons makes a move, dodges. Passes the ball, and a shot wide once again. And a timeout called by McArthur with 20 seconds left in the first quarter.
And that's the end of the quarter. As going into the second quarter, it's 1-1, Mepham McArthur. Here with BMB coverage. So, it's been a very close quarter so far. Only 2 goals scored between the two teams. What do you think's contributed to that successful defense?
Being aggressive, really, and staying on the move and keeping your head on a swivel is what's being so successful for the defenses here. And now I think that's going to be the main contribution of the game is defense, because defense is what's going to win this game.
Normally you see games, 13 goals for one team. It's only been 1 goal so far, and well, already a quarter of the way through. And now we're being joined by our very own Jake Palladino. How are you doing today, Jake?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Casey?
I'm good, thank you for asking. So, it's been a very close game. What do you think either team has got to be able to do to step up their offense?
Well, I think the attacking game for Mepham has to be a bit stronger. It seems like the middies are doing most of the work on the outside. Yeah, they need to get it down towards the crease to the attackman. And McArthur, I think McArthur is playing a pretty great game so far. But you know, nothing's perfect. They need to do their own things to get up there.
I feel like both teams have got their flaws. Mepham, they haven't been able to put any pressure on offensively, and McArthur, they've been turning the ball over a lot so far. And now we are getting ready for the second quarter of this game. 1-1 our score. It's going to be TJ Morrow taking the face-off for McArthur.
And Michael Estevez once again taking it from Mepham.
4th time these two have gone against each other. McArthur getting 2 of them, and Mepham getting 1 so far. And this face-off was a battle, but it's going to end up being won by McArthur. They're going to sprint down the field. But it is going to be thrown wild, and it's going to end up being Mepham ball.
And that's just sloppy by McArthur. They had a good fast break on there, and just a bad pass just ends it for them, and now Mepham gets the ball going the other way.
2 long passes to get it up the field right now. And it's going to be Gibbons running up the sideline.
Great clear by Mepham.
Gibbons looking for someone to pass to.
And Greg Gibbons with a dodge, a fake pass. And he's taking it back up top. He's going to move it to his brother, Jack.
Good move by Greg Gibbons to go down, do a fake, and then come back up to the point. Now, pass it right to your leading scorer, Jack Gibbons. Going in for a shot, and he misses.
It is wide, but Matt Wroblewski got to the ball first, so they're going to get the ball right back.
Over to Gibbons now. Passes it to the middle of the field.
Moving it fast now. Michael Alpheimer makes a move down the alley. Throws it behind the net to Matt Wroblewski. And a loose ball, and it's out of bounds, and McArthur's going to get it.
Pretty sloppy throw by Mepham there. They need to improve the passing game to really win this game.
And right now, it's going to be McArthur moving it down the field. Logan Robbins with the ball. He's going to pass it out. Now to the outside. Michael Leo with the ball. Passes it back over to the outside, and he passes it back to the middle.
Good ball movement by McArthur. Getting it all around, full circle.
Trying to get every player incorporated in this one as they're just passing it around. Darty to Leo. Leo throws it behind the goal, and ball handler falls down on that one. Leo almost with the goal there, but it goes wide of the post.
Sloppy shot by McArthur there. That was not a clean shot to take. I bet you if he had the chance to take that one back, he probably would.
It's going to be a McArthur ball, though. Connolly with a juke and trying to get away from his defender.
And a whistle blown, and Jack Gibbons picks up the ball, and Mepham's going to get it going the other way. And Jack Gibbons with the one-man clear beats 2 people down the field, and he gets it to the other side all by himself.
Passes it over to the outside. Now behind the net. And over to the left. Mepham trying to make a circle here. Right now, Gibbons with the ball. He throws it over to the left corner.
Back behind the net. Mepham's moving the ball all the way around. Still 1-1 with 9 minutes to go in the second quarter.
It's been a very conservative game on the offensive side. Either team looking to change that.
And Greg Gibbons makes a move, throws it behind the Alpheimer, moves it across the field.
Good ball movement by Mepham getting around the horn.
And looked like it was going to be a steal there, but Mepham able to get it back. Our very own cameraman almost got into that play.
And McArthur's going to take this ball up the field.
It's going to be Hugh Kelleher to start with the ball.
And he throws it back to a long pole. And McArthur is going to try and make a nice clear. and a timeout called by McArthur with 8:27 left. And both teams are going to get to regroup, regenerate, and talk about what they need to do.
Still only a 1-1 game here. And both teams have had a great defense so far. Let's focus on McArthur's defense right now. What do you think they're doing especially good considering they've had to be back there for most of the time?
Well, they're definitely locking down the crease because I haven't seen many passes be thrown to the crease. So they're doing a good job of that. You know, if somebody gets to the crease, that's a deadly spot. Very close to the goalie, easy shots. It's just deadly.
That's how the first goal was being able to score from Mepham. And what do you think that McArthur's offense has to do to limit the turnovers that they've had?
Well, I think McArthur, they're just making sloppy passes all around. Turnovers are a big mess up for them. I think they're also playing offense a little too passive. They need to be a little more aggressive to score and do the job they need to do to win.
And back out of timeout, McArthur is moving the ball up the field. And they do it successfully, and they're going to run their offense for the first time in a while.
Looking for a pass now towards midfield. Hugh Kelleher with the ball now. Kelleher passes it to the outside. Matthew Connolly with the ball now. He's going to give it back to Kelleher. Goes to the other side of the field. And now looks like they're trying to get some plays going on the offensive side. Kelleher with the shot. It's going to be deflected by McArthur, and he's going to pass it out.
Sloppy shot by McArthur, but also a great save by Mikey McCarthy. He's been doing great in goal this year. He's a 3-year starter. He's been a huge asset to this team for the last few years.
McArthur's going to get the ball now, and they're running it up the field.
McArthur slows down the pace a little bit, and they're running their own offense.
Right now it's Leo with the ball. Looks like he's looking for someone to pass the ball to. Now back to the middle and to the outside.
And McArthur makes a move. And a shot, but it's wide.
That was Calderon, unable to get that one into the net. 6:54 now, 1-1 is our score.
Well, McArthur does get the ball back.
That's Doherty on the outside now. Moves to the middle and gives it over to Kelleher, except there was a little mishap on the play.
And McArthur moving a little bit faster now, and a shot. Nice save by Mike McCarthy, catching it right into his stick.
He's looking for someone to pass it to now.
And Michael McCarthy has been doing a great job today. He's gotten plenty of saves so far.
It's not like he hasn't been challenged. He's only given up one goal and a bunch of shots.
And off of clear, a bad pass, and it'll be dropped and out of bounds. McArthur will get the ball back.
Baumler trying to get the ball to someone upfield. He's going to pass it behind him to the other side of the court. The other side of the field. Right now McArthur is trying to get something going. Calderon passes it over to Robbins. Robbins throws it over to the behind the net to Connolly.
McArthur makes a move, trying to get an open look.
Connolly unable to get the shot, but McArthur is able to get the ball back.
And Mepham gets the ball back on a wide shot. And Mepham's going to try and clear this one.
Ball movement was very sloppy there from McArthur's offense. They're going to have to fix that if they want to score.
5:32 left in the second quarter of this game. It's still 1-1. Not a lot of scoring going on. This one, a big key to the game.
And Michael Leo loses the ball. And now looks like they're still scrambling for the ball now.
A couple of players are hitting the floor now.
And the time will stop.
Timeout, Mepham.
It looks like a timeout is called.
Started to get very aggressive at the last couple seconds of that play.
Yeah, good timeout call by coach. Yeah, things were looking. Yeah, like you said, things were looking kind of aggressive towards the end of that play. So it was a good job to call the timeout before anything happened. But hopefully these teams regenerate, they get back in the groove, and yeah, do what they have to do.
So the two goalies today, McKee and McCarthy, they've been doing great so far for either team, only giving up a goal apiece. Do you think any success has been contributed to that so far?
Oh, well, I feel like Mepham has definitely taken more shots on goal. So, you know, shout out to McArthur's goalie. He's doing a very good job. And also a shout out to Mikey McCarthy. McArthur has taken just as many shots on goal, and he's been doing a great job saving it. So, you know, you need a good goalie to do good. You're a big asset to the team.
I agree with that statement, but not only are the goalies playing good, but the offenses are playing a little sloppy, and the defense in this game has been the biggest contribution to this game because the defense has been locking up both teams' offenses so far, as both teams are struggling. It's still only 1-1 halfway through the second quarter.
Right now it's going to be Matthew Wroblewski to start with the ball. Sorry, it's going to be Jack Gibbons.
Now Greg Gibbons up top, moves it down low. Robbie Guglielmo makes a move towards the middle of the field, and he loses the ball.
McArthur trying to push it up the field now as they were able to get the turnover. Loose ball there, but able to get easily recovered by Connolly.
And now McArthur gets to settle down and get in their own offense now.
Kelleher passes it over to the outside. Now it's Leo, the freshman, looking for someone to pass it to. Throws it back behind the net. On the left side. And they just completed the circle.
And now McArthur is starting to make a move towards the goal. And the defense playing a good job of blocking his view from the net. And a quick pass and shot, and it is saved by Mike McCarthy once again. He's got plenty of saves going with himself today.
Another great save by Mikey McCarthy. A big contribution to the game today.
If it weren't for Mikey McCarthy in this game, Mepham would be down quite a bit by now.
Right now Mepham pushing on the offensive.
Robbie Guglielmo doing a great job keeping the ball away from this defender. But then passes it over, and
Mepham able to regain the ball there after putting it on the ground for a little bit. Now it's Jack Gibbons trying to put some moves on.
And a shot over the net, but Mepham will get the ball right back, and Matt Wroblewski will start with this one.
2:52 left in the first half. 1-1 is our score. No scoring so far in this quarter.
Jack Gibbons behind the net makes a move around the defender, and the shot is wide. And Mepham will get the ball back once again.
Ill-advised shot there taking the ball out and then just going right again for the shot.
And Jack Gibbons back up top of the ball, and time will stop as there's a penalty on the field now.
Since we're within 3 minutes, I would say that both teams would want to finish the half strong, but hasn't been any scoring for me to say that.
And the penalty is called on McArthur on the defense, and now Mepham is going to be man up for the second time all day. And they get a chance to take the lead again. Mepham moving the ball around, trying to get an open look, as McArthur's running more of a zone defense.
Great ball movement by Mepham, trying to confuse the defenders. You know, if they get the ball down to the crease, it could be a great shot.
And Jack Gibbons with a shot goes, a good save by McArthur, but they will get the ball right back.
He tried to get it in there on the bounce. Wasn't able to happen, but still got the reflection, and now they get the ball back. Gibbons almost thought about going forward again, passed it over to his teammate. Wroblewski passes it over. Gibbons passes it back to Wroblewski.
Now Jack, and the shot is wide again, but Michael Justino is there, and they will get the ball back again with 1:26 seconds to go in the half.
McArthur's got to do something, as Mepham's had the ball for the last 2 minutes straight. Need to get that defense in roll.
Mepham is taking their time now. Greg Gibbons behind the net makes a move. The shot, and it's saved once again by the goalie.
Yeah, look at the foot on that one.
That was a great shot by Greg Gibbons, you know, taking it up from X, a few shifty moves, and gets as close as possible to the crease as he can. And it was just a great shot, but, you know, good save by McArthur's goalie.
Less than a minute left now. McArthur with the ball, and it gets put out of bounds. Gonna be Mepham ball, as that was a very sloppy turnover there.
You know, another turnover by McArthur. They're just playing not to the best of their ability. I feel like, you know, since there's a minute left in the corner, everything's getting a little rushed. But, you know, this has been an ongoing problem the whole game. Their turnovers are just getting out of hand at this point.
And another timeout called with 44 seconds left in the half, still tied up 1-1, as Mepham failed to score on that man-up opportunity. And now the players are going to get to talk more about what they could have done there.
.42 seconds left in this one. How much of a game plan do you think either coach will be able to draw up?
I think that the real situation in this game is it's a battle of the defense, because each time that Mepham and McArthur gets on offense now, both times, well, many times actually, the defenses are looking to shut down the offense, and they have been doing that. So I feel like really the offenses need to work a little bit harder and move the ball a little bit faster, maybe throw a little more skip passes and shoot a little harder and dodge a little faster.
So you're saying up the tempo?
Yes.
Both teams getting back onto the field to finish the first half here. 1-1 is our score.
And you see number 21, Logan Robbins there, guarding Jack Gibbons, who's got the ball now. And as the head coach of McArthur said earlier, he said Logan Robbins is their fastest player and also their hardest worker.
Great matchup then for him to be partnered up with Jack Gibbons.
And 20 seconds left in the half. Mepham's going to try and get one last goal in before halftime.
Ball goes in front of the net, but it is cleared, and now it's going to be McArthur trying to get a last-ditch effort.
Good job by Mike Justino to get after that long pole and knock the ball out of his stick. That was a great effort.
Man back in, really short time. Mepham trying to get one last shot on, and Jack Gibbons with the shot, and it's saved as time will expire. And halftime is upon us. It's still tied 1-1.
And that will be the first half here at Mepham High School between the Mepham Pirates and McArthur Generals. 1-1 is our score going into the half.
Very slow pace first half. Hopefully we can see a bit more from the players in the second half. I think the ball movement has to stay strong. McArthur has to stop making sloppy plays. Turnovers are really a big part of their offense right now, which is not good. Mepham, I think Mepham's playing just fine. Ball movement's great. I think they just need to work on getting the ball to the crease.
I agree with that. I think the defenses are also a really big part of this game, and along with the goalies, the defenses are doing a great job of stopping the offensive possessions of McArthur and the Pirates. So I feel like the defenses are really carrying their teams in this tie game, and I feel like it's the offensive's job now to convert the defense into offense.
I think the offense is being more aggressive, taking more shots on these goals.
Which offense?
Both.
All right, so it looks like Michael Estevez will be taking the face-off for Mepham.
Against number 13, TJ Morrow.
Gonna scramble for the ball now. And Mepham comes out on top with it.
Shout out to Michael Estevez. He had a really big job stepping up to be taking face-offs this season. He normally doesn't, but coach asked him to, and he stepped up and he did it. So good for him.
Roweski rose to Gibbons.
Who's Robolevsky?
Back to the top.
Mepham has been moving the ball around now, and Jack Gibbons comes around, makes a nice move past the defender.
And he passes it to his brother, Greg.
Greg's running to the ball, and I think it's going to be McArthur ball. Looks like McArthur got to it first on the outside.
Just a sloppy mistake, a bad pass by Jack, and it's going to lead to offense from McArthur.
Yeah, great hustle right there by the McArthur to get the ball. Oh, and he zoomed by the guy. Open field.
And now McArthur is moving the ball around. And they're settling into their offense.
Some long passes by the McArthur offense. Now, if I was a defender from Mepham right now, I'd probably break that up, get in between the two offensemen, and try and get the ball back from Mepham.
Oh, runs by him. Number 25.
And McArthur really picking up the speed now.
That's Hugh Kelleher. And he misses. Wide.
And McArthur gets the ball back after chasing the shot. And they're back moving the ball again. Neither offense has been very successful so far, ever since the first quarter.
Hugh Kelleher with the ball. Cradling. Passes it.
And they move it a little faster now, move the ball a lot more. And a nice move by Leo.
He's an 8th grader.
Which is also pretty good to be an 8th grader and play up for your...
Wow, and look at Mikey McCarthy run after that ball. You know, that was a big play from Mepham getting to the ball on the outside, but it looks like McArthur does have the ball on offense now.
And it's number 23.
And another shot wide once again. And McArthur gets to it again on another chase, so they're doing a good job possessing the ball. And a nice move made.
Great save from McArthur.
And McArthur back up top, makes another move down the alley.
That's number 21, Logan Robbins.
The defense does a good job for Mepham of stopping that, but they come right down the middle again, and another wide shot missed. And so far, Mepham's doing breaking down a little bit. McArthur's breaking down the defense because they've had a couple of shots now right in front of the goalie.
Less than 10 minutes ago now in this third quarter. Still 1-1. Very slow-paced game.
Kelleher.
Down the middle, in front of the net, and
Gets
it's
a
another
crease.
goal.
That's
Kelleher
big right there.
with the goal to take the lead 2-1. Number 25, Hugh Kelleher with the goal.
And McArthur takes the lead with that one, as McArthur did a really good job of breaking down Mepham's defense. And see, that's what they have to do there, because they moved the ball. They had many opportunities to score. They could have 2 or 3 of them, but their defense was doing a good job getting last-minute checks in and shutting them down on those last shots. And McArthur making saves, but this one just happens to get right past them and take the lead.
And again, Michael Estevez taking face-off for Mepham.
Eight minutes and 50 seconds to go. And McArthur wins the face-off once again.
Oh, lose the ball.
Great hit. The stick.
And it looks like Mepham now has the ball.
With time to stop now.
Whistle on the play.
Mepham penalty slash. The call will be made
And the
up.
ball's going to go to McArthur.
It's number 1, Asta. Leo, I meant Leo.
And McArthur's setting up in their offense. And Mepham, it looks like they're man down now. Looks like there was a penalty on Mepham. On Armando Guerrero. And Mepham is down a man, and McArthur has a big opportunity to take a 2-goal lead. And another goal scored from McArthur, it looks like. And they're going to take a 2-goal lead over the Pirates now with 8:17 remaining in the third quarter.
And now after being a tie game within the first half, McArthur scores 2 quick goals in the first 4 minutes of the third quarter.
And it looks like whatever they were talking about during their halftime has been working so far. Logan Robbins, the midfielder who has been known to be one of the hardest workers on the team, has scored the last one.
And Mepham wins the face-off.
Good job by Mike Estevez to win that face-off. You know, get a little momentum back from Mepham after those 2 lost goals.
Now, after going down 2 points, Matt Rabluski has the ball now in his stick, and they're going to settle down their offense.
There's 70 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game.
And Mepham's moving the ball up top now.
And he passes it out to Rubleski.
Back behind the net. Matt Rabluski moves it back up top to Jack Gibbons. who takes it all the way up, and he's going to make a move. And sprinting past the defender, and that he flings that one. It looks like it goes in there, and Jack Gibbons blessing the lead for McArthur.
Great goal by Jack Gibbons. You know, he's a leading scorer. Coach Mazika says he works very hard. Leading scorer for the team this year. You know, great job all around. Great play by Jack Gibbons.
Yeah, Mepham was looking to get back to this game after McArthur scored 2 quick goals, and they did right there, Gibbons' goal.
And Jack Gibbons used his speed very well there, taking it all back top, gathering momentum, and just runs right past the defender and has an easy, wide open look on the net, and he capitalizes on it.
You know, on the run, that was a very hard shot to take. You know, all credit goes to him. Great play.
Back for another face-off.
And it looks like they're still fighting for it.
Loose ball now. These ground balls are what helps decide the winner of the game now. Whoever gets these ground balls is going to have the ball a lot more in this game, and that's what helps decide who has on offense more.
And it looks like McArthur picks it up. Number 23.
And they're moving it behind the cage, and McArthur's settling up their offense, and Michael Leo makes a move. And another shot, another goal from Michael Leo on a dirty move on the defender.
That was just some pure filth right there.
It's an easy look on the net. And he takes the lead right back. As soon as Jack Gibbons' shot goes right back in, Michael Leo comes right back with one of his own.
It's starting to look like a back and forth game now for Mepham and McArthur.
Yeah, they're trying to answer back so that they can maintain their high lead. Another face-off.
With 6 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter, McArthur has 4, Mepham with 2. And McArthur gets the ball right out and a fast break going for their way. And it looks like they're just going to make one pass, and Michael Leo takes it around back, and they're going to slow it down.
Michael Leo with the ball still behind the net. And number 16.
And another shot.
Rheel was trying to defend him there.
Another one goes in, and it looks like the defense for Mepham is just falling apart against McArthur.
With 5 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the game.
You know, I don't know what conversation the coach had with the McArthur offense before this half, but whatever he said seems to be working out pretty well.
Yeah, they take a 3-goal lead, winning 5-2.
And Mepham takes a timeout after that one. They need to really regroup and talk to their defense, because after just letting those quick shots go right in, it's not good for them. They don't want McArthur to run away with this game.
Looks like there's about 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this third quarter.
Yeah, Mazika's probably telling him in the group, in the meeting that they gotta play defense as they did in the first half, only allowing them 1 goal. And now they let up 4 goals with 5 minutes left in the quarter. Crazy how the tides have turned. And we're getting back for face-off, I believe.
5:37 left in the third quarter. 3-goal lead from McArthur. Hopefully the Pirates come out of that timeout.
Another tough face-off from Mike Estevez. And, you know, they're still scrambling for the ball, and it looks like Mepham picked up the ball. That's Mike Loppenheimer.
And the ball goes out of bounds. And Mepham's got the ball. It's Robbie Guglielmo with the shot. And it
And
goes
the
in.
score.
A good shot on the run right there. It looked like no defender was in sight.
Proper Guglielmo with a nice goal right there to cut the lead to 2 goals. And now Estevez is trying to win another face-off here.
5:13 left to go in the third quarter. And another face-off comes.
Mepham answers back with a great goal.
And right out of the timeout, they regroup. And they get a quick goal in with that one.
Great job by Mepham's offense.
Estevez back for another one.
And it looks like
Fighting
Michael
again.
Estevez comes out with the win on that one.
Another great face-off win from Mike Estevez. He's doing a great job today. And you know, face-offs, like I said before, aren't usually his main thing, but he's really coming through this game and helping out the team with these one face-offs.
Yeah, he's doing exactly what Music is looking for.
And a loose ball there. McArthur picks it up, tries to throw to the goalie, but it ends up going out of bounds for a turnover. Mepham gets the ball in scoring position.
Yeah, they're going to look to cut this lead to a 1-goal deficit.
And Mepham's slowing it down, moving it around up top.
There's
4.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
and dishes it out to the outside. And pitches it up to Givens.
Givens takes it all the way up top, and he's going to dodge on his defender. Runs right past him again. A nice swing dodge, but he's going to roll right back.
To his brother Greg.
Greg moves it down to Robluski. He moves it to Robbie Guglielmo behind the net. He's going to make a move on his defender. And the shot is wide. Mepham's going to get the ball right back. It's Michael Laupheimer picking up the ball here.
And he takes it from behind the net.
And it's saved by the goalie. McArthur quick to pick up the ball, and they sprinted all the way down the field, number 25.
That's Kelleher driving down the field. Whistle blows.
Time stops with 3.5 minutes.
And 29 seconds.
And McArthur looks like Michael Leo on the wing. Who moves it back up top? McArthur. The shot on goal, it's wide by Kelleher.
This McArthur offense has been way more aggressive in the third quarter.
I agree with that. After halftime, McArthur comes out and they're ready to go. And Mepham has so far done not much to stop it.
Right now is number 11, Christian Doherty. Jake, what do you think Mepham's defense has to do right now to contain McArthur's offense?
Well, Mepham's defense is playing a little passive right now. It seems like the middies are doing a lot of the defense, and
As you speak, and as you're talking, another goal by McArthur from number 11, Christian Doherty. That's the second goal of the game. The kick cannot be stopped.
And it looks like Mepham's defense breaks down once again. And it looks like most of McArthur's goals have come from inside and close to the crease, as all of their goals have been coming right past defenders and making nice dodges towards the middle of the field. And the defense hasn't been sliding well and coming to help out on defense much.
yeah, Mepham's defense was playing spectacular the first half, and now that the second half is going, I I guess they're just losing their momentum. It seems like the middies are doing a lot more defense than the actual long poles. I feel like the long poles have to step up, help the middies out a little bit. They're playing way too passive.
And as we say that, McArthur clears the ball to the other side of the field. They're going to set up on offense once again on the fast break. And another shot saved by Michael McCarthy. A nice play on the ball.
McCarthy's been working hard back there. I think he needs a little more help in the defense.
However, McArthur does get the ball, but a turnover goes back to Mepham. And they're going to move the ball back up their side of the field for once in a bit.
Looks like a McArthur player lost their stick on that play.
And a loose ball out of bounds. McArthur gets the ball back, and it's down again. Mepham gets the ball, but a penalty is called on David Riobo. You see, he's arguing with the ref, trying to defend himself on that one.
He does not seem to let that call, as he thought he did nothing there.
Then Mepham's defense is going to be man down once again. McArthur with another opportunity to capitalize on this and take a 4-goal lead.
No, I think that was an unnecessary call by the referee. I think David Riobo he didn't do anything wrong. He was just doing his job. I think the McArthur player just tripped himself up and fell.
And it looks like the call was a little push from behind, which is not legal to do that, especially when you have a long pole.
And they take it from behind the net, up to the side, now up top.
Leo on the wing.
He passes it.
They move
Tyler
it
up top. Back to Leo. Passes it.
Inside on the crease, and a nice stick save by Michael McCarthy with the McArthur player within inches of scoring. And they cleared it up the field, but it looks like a loose ball on the other side of the field. McArthur gets it back once again.
And now he's driving down the field. Number 21. This is it to Leo.
And back up top, and now McArthur's settling their offense once again.
Leo takes it up top. Now Doherty, who already has 2 goals in the game.
Doherty takes it over to the wing for some one-on-one, and he breaks right past the defender, but he's going to slow up.
Nice dodge by Doherty. And looks like he passes to X.
Number 23.
Less than 30 seconds
Back
to
to
go.
I'm
Doherty.
going to take it back up
to the
top.
point.
And it's Robbins with the ball.
Another shot goes wide, but McArthur player is there for the rebound.
And another shot wide by Doherty right there on that last play.
25 seconds left in the third quarter. Real short time. McArthur with the ball. They're going to try and get one last goal in.
For the quarter ends. And the ball goes all the way down to the other side of the field.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. McArthur Generals are up 6-3 against the Mepham Pirates.
Very strong quarter from the McArthur offense. They really put in work. Coach did some, like I said before, whatever he said worked out. They completed their challenge. They did a really good job that quarter. Mepham needs to step it up in this last quarter if they want to win this game.
And now we're heading to the fourth quarter as Mepham is down 6-3 against the McArthur Generals. Coach Nessler's got to be talking to his team right now and telling them to keep shooting because they did not do very well in the first half, but now they went out strong in the third quarter and scored 5 goals that quarter. What do you think Coach Mazika's telling his group of boys, Billy?
I think Coach Mazika's telling them they need to hustle a little bit more because it looks like maybe their defense has been broken down way too many times than it should have in that last quarter, and looks like they should need to move a little bit faster. And on defense, I think they should throw a little bit more checks. And because when McArthur gets the ball, they possess it for quite a bit, as they had the ball a lot more times than Mepham did that quarter. So I think Mepham should be trying to take the ball away from them a little bit more.
Yeah, Mepham's got to be looking to force more turnovers here so they can get fast breaks right now and just take their advantage and score. And this Estevez is ready for another face-off. And we're off. Fighting for it on the ground. Mepham picks it up. Another win for Estevez.
Now McArthur's got the ball now. They're going to move into their offense and settle down just like they did in the last quarter.
To Leo, taking his time. McArthur seems to be milking the clock a little, not like being as aggressive as they were. Just passing it, not like walking around.
And McArthur's playing. They're also trying to play a little bit more smart. They don't need to be more aggressive as they're only up 3 goals.
Yeah, they gotta be more smart on the defensive end. They don't want to let up any goals.
But it looks like they do find Logan Robbins cutting down the middle of the field after a nice assist from X. And Logan Robbins gets another goal in today. And they make that a 4-goal lead.
Mepham's got to get more aggressive on the offense now. They can't let McArthur keep scoring. They got to come back sooner or later before McArthur keeps capitalizing.
The defense of Mepham also needs to play a little bit more smarter. They got to keep their heads on a swivel, not only looking at the ball, but they got to remember where their guy is. Because they can't let him cut right back door behind them like that, or they'll be wide open for a shot every time.
And now, Estevez and Morrow for another face-off. Morrow seems to be dominating the face-offs today. And
another fight for the ball. Mepham's got it. It's Armando Guerrero with the ball. He's going to run up the field.
Taking it, shoot. What a save by goalie Kyle McGee.
And that's what something McArthur's doing that Mepham hasn't been doing very much in the previous quarter. And that's hustling now. The goalie's even coming out sprinting for the ball. And I don't see any of that on Mepham's side so far, as you know, McArthur's offense has been blowing past Mepham's defense in this last couple of minutes.
Mepham's defense and offense both look great in the first, defense looks great in the first half, and after halftime, it's like they slowed down a bit while McArthur gained a bit more momentum.
Well, it looks like Mepham does have the ball now, and they're man up as well. So they have an opportunity to score right now too, if there was a penalty called on McArthur.
And he passes it to Gibbons.
Back up to Guglielmo. Greg Gibbons.
Guglielmo shoots. And a save by Kyle McKee.
And it goes down to the other side of the field. McArthur's long pole gets it. And it's Michael Leal with the ball. And now they're just going to kill the penalty time by calling a timeout now so they can regroup.
What do you, I think Coach Nessler is got to be saying, take your time, because you don't want them to make mistakes and let them back in. Just take your time with a 4-goal lead right now.
I agree with that. I don't think McArthur's going to try to push it anymore, because not unless Mepham comes back and they start scoring, McArthur can start scoring, because they are up by 4 points right now, and they don't have, they don't have anything to lose right now.
Yeah, because McArthur's defense is playing outstanding, only letting 2 goals in since halftime compared to the six goals they scored. And Coach Mazika is probably telling his boys they gotta be more aggressive on the defense, throw more sticks, check some people.
Yeah, he's probably saying a lot of that. He's probably telling the defense, keep their heads up, because he doesn't want the defense to get down now, and he doesn't want them to be upset over those last few goals. They need to keep their heads up, and they need to keep playing their hardest.
I'm going on for another face-off. And here they come back on the field. McArthur starting out with the ball. Number 19, he shoots.
And a long pole scores on a quick face-off win. Andrew Lewmuller. After a face-off win, the long pole comes down and scores.
I guess coach did not take a possession of milking the clock. He wanted to be aggressive and it turned out working out in his favor to take a five goal lead now, winning 8-3 with 10 minutes and 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
As it is already pretty early in the fourth quarter, it looks like it's not going to be so good for Mepham if this kind of play continues. So I think Mepham's got to get their head in the game and hustle a little bit more, because so far McArthur, it looks like they're going to run away with this one.
Yeah, the defense has got to be more aggressive and the offense has to take more advantages to score. Another face-off between these two.
Another fight, but it looks like McArthur wins it, but the ground ball goes to McArthur once again.
And that is Robbins. And he picks it up midfield.
And McArthur, now they're going to slow this one down, and they're going to take their time for now, with 9 minutes 45 seconds left in the half.
They have their big lead. They just don't want to make a mistake. They don't want Mepham to get the ball in case they come back. So
They're slowing it down, spreading each other out. They're going to make a move from behind the net at X. And another shot, it's wide. But it looks like McArthur might be getting this one back.
McCarthy's, I know he's let up 8 goals, but I think he's been really tough out there with the most saves he has.
I agree with that. He's also, if it weren't for him, McArthur would be up by a lot more than 5.
Yeah.
And another pass inside, but it's a loose ball on the ground, and Armando Guerrero is the one who scoops it up.
And he dishes it to the goalie, McCarthy.
McCarthy moves the ball up to the midi, Jack Gibbons, who looks like he's been a star today for Mepham. And he runs it up the field, and it looks like he's almost tackled by a McArthur player. And a flag's going to be thrown on that. Now Mepham's got the ball with the flag. And as the ball hits the floor, the penalty is called.
And Mepham's got to take this advantage now. They need to score because now they have the opportunity to.
I agree. Mepham is man up, and I feel like if they're going to capitalize on anything, this is the time.
And not even I think it would be perfect time to score 2 goals right now. If I was on McArthur right now, I'll keep their eye on Jack Gibbons. He already has 1 goal in the game. He's definitely looking for a second right now.
Mepham's moving the ball.
Gotta find the open man. And there it is. Jack Gibbons shoots
And
and
it's
scores.
another goal for Jack Gibbons today. He looks like he's been a real star for Mepham today.
He's doing all he can right now to get Mepham back into his games. As like he knows it's a far distance, so he's trying to do his best.
And if any time in this game that Mepham Pirates are going to get riled up, this is the time. They just got a goal, and now they're only down by 4, which in a lacrosse game, that could change within only 2 minutes. So I think Mepham should keep their heads up, because 4-goal deficit is one they can come back from.
Yeah, we saw that last quarter when McArthur scored 7 goals, 6 goals in 1 quarter. So we said Mepham can't score 5 goals in 1 quarter.
And there is still 8.5 minutes left in the game.
Plenty of time.
Another face-off.
And McArthur taking it downfield.
And a shot. And the ball's going to stay going for McArthur with 8 minutes and 15 seconds left.
Alright, McArthur just taking it slow up top, passing it between Kelleher and Leo. Kelleher drives.
Throws it across the field. It gets skip pass, but it's on the floor, and Michael Osorio picks up a ground ball. And he throws it up towards the middle, and it's on the floor once again off of another bad pass. And McArthur gets the ball again.
Osorio with trying to lock down D right now.
They take it behind the net, and they're going to slow it down just a little bit now.
Just trying to waste the clock.
And another shot goes wide from Kelleher. But the ball back on the field, number 11, the shot, it's in. Christian Doherty.
And that's the hat trick from him. That is his third goal of the game. He's been a huge factor for the MacArthur Generals today.
And now McArthur goes up 9-4. They do go down by 5 once again after the goal from Mepham. McArthur comes back with one of their own after a large sequence of events.
And now we have
Alfonso Guerrero comes out for the face-off now for the first time in the game.
taken up from Mike Estevez. And Morrow into another face-off. I feel like Morrow with these face-offs have been crucial for the Generals getting the ball and attacking for goals.
And they carry it back out to their own side of the field, the defensive side.
Number 8 takes a fall. With 6 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in the game, Mepham's looking to take the lead by scoring 6 goals.
Michael Estevez has the ball now. He's going to move it to a long pole. And Robbie Guglielmo running up the field with the ball. He's going to clear it all by himself.
He just had a quiet game today. Not usual for him. And he drives past. Shoots.
It is wide. And they're chasing for the ball as the goalie comes out of the net for that one. But Mepham does get there first, so Michael Lappheimer has the ball now.
As McArthur put in a new goalie, taking out Kyle McKee after a great game. And now number 20, Antonio Fernandez is back in the goal for McArthur.
Now Mepham's going to be moving the ball around up top. Greg Gibbons, he comes, makes a move down the side of the field. He's going to move it behind the net to Lappheimer, who swings it across the turf. And it's Matt Robluski.
Behind the net.
He takes it at X. The one-on-one against the defender. He makes a move. The double team comes, and it's a loose ball.
What great defense right there by McArthur. Double teaming it, being a little physical, and forcing a loose ball.
And McArthur's going to get the ball back after it goes out of bounds off of one of Mepham's midfielders. And they clear it now. When it goes out of bounds, Mepham gets the ball right back with 5 minutes and 22 seconds left in the quarter.
Mepham's definitely going to look to drive right now and shoot as quick as they can. And there's Matthew Gillespie. And right there,
Jack Gibbons, he looks to dodge on the defender.
passes it.
It's Robbie Guglielmo. Down to Trevor Sang on the crease, but it's a little broken up by the defense, and McArthur gets the ball.
And number 27 takes a stumble.
He loses the ball, but somehow gets up and picks it up all by himself. But Trevor Sang goes back on the defensive side, getting a ground ball, and he's going to run it back down. And Mepham's going to set up in their offense. I'd say they got to move a little bit quicker now that time is ticking.
Yeah, they gotta score 5 goals within the next 4 minutes 30 seconds just to tie the game.
It's Robbie Guglielmo,
Nice spin move.
who Coach Maziga said is one of their much better players, who leads the team in assists. He makes a
Yeah.
nice swim
He's
dodge.
an excellent passer.
Makes a nice swim dodge over the defender, but the shot is over the net and it's wide. But Michael Lappheimer gets there chasing it, who Coach said does a lot more of the dirty work than most of these players. It's Greg Gibbons with the shot wide once again. Oh, Mepham is there to back it up again.
Mepham's been aggressive with the shots lately, just a bit wide on most of them.
4 minutes to go. The ball moves back up to Jack Gibbons up top. He's going to take it all the way up.
I think right now he's gonna be looking to score right now.
And a couple hesitation, and he dodges past, but the shot by him is wide again. Mepham is just firing shot after shot right now at the Generals, but it seems that none of them have been even on goal for the, McGee to make a save.
Yeah, they gotta be more accurate if they want them to go in. They've been wide on most of the shots lately.
And it's Greg. Another pass broken up by a long pole defender. And McArthur's starting to run their offense once again.
And then McArthur pushing upfield.
Another shot, it's wide.
I thought they would be milking the clock again like they were before, but they thought they had the opportunity to score and they just shot it a bit high. With time ticking with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this game.
The ball moves back up top to Kelleher.
Kelleher taking his time. Dishes it out to Doherty. He's just jogging around the back of the net now.
Taking the defender out behind the net. He makes a move. Passes to an open
23.
defender. Another pass, and now the ball is on the other side of the field now.
I think it's out of bounds.
2.5 minutes to go. As Kelleher moves the ball back up top. And McArthur is just working the ball right around Mepham's defense. And a player hits the deck, but the ball goes back across the field. It looks like Mepham's struggling a little bit on defense to get the ball back.
Yeah, McArthur looks to be toying them around. And we got a player on the ground.
That is Armando Guerrero. Looks like he's hurt. As they take an injury timeout.
That does not look good. But he's hobbling off up on the court. He's walking it off the field. And there's 2 minutes, 10 seconds left in this game. As McArthur seems to be closing it out by taking a shot and taking their time.
And they're going to do something that Mepham has actually been doing quite a bit this season. They're going to give a long pole to Jack Gibbons, and he's going to play a little bit long pole defense as they are man down now, as there was a penalty on Mepham with 2 minutes to go in this game.
And they're going to try to do the best they can for keeping McArthur from scoring again.
And another shot, the rebound goes back to McArthur. And see Jack Gibbons playing a lot of aggressive defense, which is pretty
Just what
interesting.
they wanted.
Exactly, and it's pretty interesting to find that one of the best players on the field at the midi position, you could just give him a long pole and he'll do just as good as defense.
Yeah, he wants to do the best that he can right now, no matter if he's his position or not. He just wants to win.
And it looks like a timeout is called with 1:49 left in the game. McArthur talked with their coaches as Mepham will do the same.
How do you think, Billy, the McArthur players are feeling right now? after being tied in the first half, exploding in the second half, taking a 9-4 lead.
If I was on that McArthur team, I would feel very accomplished right now. You know, they were close within the first half. It was tied 1-1 going into halftime, but you know now coming out of the half, they just jump right out and start scoring goal after goal. And it looks like Mepham hasn't even had an answer for it. They only scored 3 in the second half, as
Yeah.
opposed to 8 for McArthur.
If I was Mepham, right now, I'm just finding a way to stop this like exploding offense right now. And now we go back to play with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
And they're coming back out of the timeout.
A strange timeout with 2 minutes left to go.
And McArthur's got the ball. If I was McArthur right now, I'd be just trying to move the ball and keep it out of Mepham's hands right now and
Yeah,
just try to
just
get this game over with. Now
milk
they're already
the
up 5 goals.
that seems what to be doing, like just passing and running around. Not really looking to shoot, but Leo does shoot and he
Michael
scores.
Leo, another goal for him with less than 2 minutes to go in the game. Not even showing a sign of slowing down. He whips another shot going in, the 8th grader.
He is the third player on this McArthur team to have multiple scores, along with his teammates Logan Robbins and Christian Doherty. Mepham's got to figure a way out if they don't to stop them.
It is now 10-4. And this has been a pretty good game so far, coming down to a close, as it looks like the stars for Mepham have been mostly guided by Jack Gibbons, as he scored most of the goals today, as he's also done a lot of the hustling for the team. And it looks like he carried them a little bit, even though they lost. But you know, he did a good job. He did his best, as you want every player on the field to do that. But you can't help but say Jack Gibbons stood out a little bit.
Yeah, he went from scoring most of the game, and now they put him on defense to try to do that. And he did a great job on defense.
And now it looks like Mike Laupheimer's got the ball, and Mepham possesses it for the first time in a while in the fourth quarter. It looks like Mike Laupheimer makes a move, and he goes to the crease, and he scores. After McArthur scores, Mike Laupheimer comes back with a move of his own. The goal is unassisted by Mike Laupheimer.
Yeah, he was looking to cut this lead as to make a miracle comeback, but down by 5 with a minute 20 left.
It looks like he got the ball, and he just had that mentality. He just wanted to go to the net all by himself. He went in, he backed right back out, took his defender one-on-one, made a move around them, and he got an easy goal off of it. Now we come right back to the face-off. It's AJ Guerrero from Mepham.
And TJ Morrow for McArthur, who's been doing a great job winning these face-offs for them, giving them the advantage on the offensive side.
Now the score is 10-5. 5-goal lead for McArthur as Morrow wins another face-off today, and he gets the ground ball. He does lose it.
And Meph's taking it down the field. But Kelleher swats it out. Dishes it to 14, who bobbles it for a second.
But they do move it back up the field, it looks like. And McArthur gets the ball on offense with less than a minute to go in this game.
And now it seems like they'll be taking their time as the clock is running down to the final minutes of this game.
I'd say this is a great game by McArthur. They played very well, even though it was a slow first half for them. Coming out, TJ Morrow, number 1, he played very well for McArthur, and he scored plenty of goals for them. And
Yeah, they came out the killer mentality in the second half, and they went from 1 goal in the first half to scoring 9 in the second half to take this lead against Mepham.
I would say they outplayed Mepham surely, but I would also say it was a battle of mostly defenses because through the first half, both teams were playing very good. They were hustling each other, and they were playing very physical. But however, in the second half, McArthur came out. They played a lot faster. They moved the ball faster, and they played a lot more physical.
And that is game between the McArthur Generals and the Mepham Pirates. McArthur wins 10-5.
And now, this is coming down to the end of the season. Playoffs are coming towards us now. It looks like McArthur is actually in a not bad position, as Mepham, however, has 0 league win games after before the Long Beach game. They did win 1, but not this one.
And that is it, folks. As your host, Ryan Kender and Billy Molloy will be back for another game another time.